I have some big plans for a Slime Rancher Let's Play, and some of these I will be revealing in today's episode. Hi guys, my name is Strawberry and welcome back to episode 20 of our Slime Rancher Let's Play. And in honour of it being the big episode 20, I thought it'd be a good idea to discuss some future plans for this Let's Play. As I'm currently getting to a point where a lot of people might consider this being the end of a Let's Play. However, there are still some very big things I'd like to accomplish. Along with that, I think it'd be an amazing time to also reflect on some of the progress that we've been able to make within this series. And we can do that through doing a little tour of the ranch so far, and all the areas that we've completed, decorated and everything. How did you get there? And before I give you guys the tour of the ranch so far, I thought it'd be a good idea to make sure that it's all nice and clean and ready, so we don't have any hungry slimes or overflowing floors while I try to give you the tour. So, I'm going to very quickly feed the slimes, collect their thoughts, and also collect some of the materials that the extractors have been gathering, so that we're all set and ready for the tour. I'd also like to say a big thank you to everybody that's been sticking around and watching all of these. It means a lot to me, and I love hearing what you guys have to say about it. Let's get back to collecting. And now that we're done with that, I think we should start off the tour at the very entrance of our rancher. Now here I'm going to quickly show you some images of what this area looked like before it was decorated and upgraded. And here we are, with a little hello from the bees. And while I give you this tour and the sun rising, it's all perfect. So you walk in, we've got a lovely arch over here, which introduces you to the ranch. We've got some beautiful coral beans, grass, lights, got some lovely trees, and the beginning of our slime trophy. Towards our left, we have two corals, one filled with pink tabby slimes, and one filled with rock phosphor slimes. Both of these slimes coming from the dry reef, which is this biome down here when you immediately leave the ranch. So I thought it'd fit in very well with the theme of this area and how it blends into the outside. And then we've got gardens over here to feed these slimes, the little refinery link, just to make things easy for me. And then this is where I keep the peas, right in front of this area. And over here, we've started to blend the area into the grotto, which is that expansion over here. It's a dark cave with lots of crystals, so I thought we'd send in a nice transition to that area through implementing some of this along the outside. Go up here, we've got another coral filled with boom honey slimes. I just needed boom honey plorts. Yeah, not too much to that, but yeah, there's a garden over here. We've got some trees going. And then behind our little ranch, and behind the house which we stay in, we have a lovely slime lamp, a large tree, and this spongy shrub, which I feel like ties things in together. They're adding something lovely behind the house, and also a lovely glow during the nighttime when you fully appreciate that lovely pink slime lamp over here, which is so cute. I love the lamp so much. Beautiful. Around here we've got some teleporters as well to go to various places, such as the glass desert and the mossy blanket. Once again, not too much meaning here, just needed to get there quick. Save some time, you know. And over here we've got some red rock largos with a garden growing for them. And that area down there leads to a mossy expansion. So I thought I'd lean into that and create a better transition. Likewise I did with the grotto. Through implementing more mossy things, like this grass patch, these mossy trees, and green themed slimes. And we're going to continue the slime tour. The slime tour? Sure, we'll call it the slime tour. We'll continue the slime tour by going into this mossy area. Around here you have a teleporter over here, which leads to Ogden's area. Over here we have yet to unlock this beautiful expansion. I'm so excited for when we do though. So then we can decorate that however we wish. Oh, Ogden's area is so beautiful. I can't wait. We've still got quite a lot to go, but that's okay. But if we keep going further, we enter the mossy expansion area, which I think is beautiful. You get these wonderful birds flying in the sky, these large pink trees. And over here I've added another bee. They're very helpful. I do like the bees. And a lovely garden, which feeds these quantum honey largos. Honey slimes often being found in the mossy area. And quantum balls I just really need. But yeah, we've added some lovely grassy patches, this beautiful palm sprout with very rich green colours. And up here we've got a lovely phosphor lamp. I feel like the purple goes very well with the green hair. And a lovely big mossy tree. And down here we've got mosaic tangle largos, which I feel like the tangle slimes tie in very well with this area with their greenness. And the mosaic slimes are very pretty. We've got some lovely more mossy trees and grassy patches. And over here a garden with silver parsnips to feed those guys. I think everything here helps makes the mossy area feel more lush and full. This is the before of this area, so what it looked like before I decorated it. And down here we've got a portal that leads to, that leads to where the tabby gordo was, within the dry reef. If we keep going this way, down here we enter a beachy area called the docks. Now I decorated the docks to give it a much more beachy theme. We've got another bee over here, then 2 corals and 2 gardens to feed them. I gave the slime scuba diving gear over here, which I love so much. I think it's adorable and I think it goes so well with the area. Look at how cute they are. And then these guys also have the scuba gear. We got phosphor... No, we don't. Over here we have saber mosaic largos. Oh my goodness. Over here we have saber mosaic largos, which I think just look very sweet. And over here we've got pink rock largos, which I need pink plorts. I need lots of pink plorts. So we've got them here. We've got some lovely palm sprout again here to add to like the greeny beach area. We've got some more over here. Then down here we've got these, I forgot what they're called. Hexium formation. We have these hexium formations, as I imagine them acting like waves crashing into the shore and then the water going up because of how harshly it crashed into it. So I thought it fit very well with the beachy theme. We've got some yellowy flowers with grassy patches, lots of blue for water, lots of yellow for like the more sandiness. And I think this area ties in very well. And this is what this area looked like previously. Now if we go back to the ranch area down here, then we can move on to the grotto expansion. Now this is what the grotto looked like before I decorated it and upgraded all the stuff. And once we come in, we once again have another beautiful arch. I love the particles, which I believe are coming off the flame. These white ones, I think they're so pretty. We've got a teleporter over here, which leads to Mochi Miles's area, which I think is beautiful as well. I have yet to decorate it, properly organize it and stuff like that. But for now, we have some gardens and some bees to feed these slimes. And then they can put the plants in there, which I can collect and sell. This area is mainly just so I can get more money, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll decorate it nicely another time. But when we enter the grotto, this is what it looks like. We've immediately got some odd onions growing and another bee station. And these odd onions will be fed to these guys, the broom crystal slimes. Slimes which you can find within the indigo quarry. I think the crystal slimes go so well with the area around and how there are crystals around and that sort of thing. So we've decorated the area with more crystals and a beautiful blue slime lamp, which I think goes very well with the theme. Some very nice flowers over here, once again everything tying into a more bluey, pinky, purpley theme. Over here we've got some puddle slimes. I think these go very well with the area as well. And a lovely slime stage to emphasize this beautiful slime, this dervish phosphor slime. And we've got some prickle pear. That was it. We've got some prickle pear growing to feed these guys. And then when we go down this path, then we enter the lab. An unofficial entrance to the lab. The official entrance to the lab comes off of the main ranch area. Where you go through here, and this is where you see the familiar arch again. Now this is what this area looked like before I decorated it. And when we come in, you can see we've got some beautiful techie decorations. We've got some digital trees and shrubs and rocks stacked upon one another. We've got some supply crates, battery chargers. And over here we've got 2 gardens and 2 corals. These corals are filled with rad tabby slimes and rad pink slimes. I needed tabby and pink slimes, but I chose to combine them with the rad slimes as I thought it would go very well with the lab area and make it seem more convincing that there are actually some experiments going within here. And because of those experiments, these slimes have become radioactive because of some sort of chemical leak, let's say. Back here we also have some Back here we have some fire slimes and some more rocks and shrubs. On the other side, we have another shrub. And if we go into this refinery, then over here we enter Victor's area, which is a lovely lab area. Over here we've got some more gardens, refinery links, and bees. And we've got some rad quantum slimes, which I think go very well with the area as well, similar with the radioactive theme. And down here we've got a little working station with some battery towers. And down here we've got another farm which feeds these guys. They're hunter rad largos. With a lovely invisible bridge which you can cross to get to them. We've got some more slime maps, digital trees, a taming bell which was mildly a scam. But that's okay. Then down here, we've got some lovely rock stacks, digital shrubs, some lovely phase lemon growing as well. And over here, we've got a puddle slime area, which is so cute. But that, so far, concludes the tour of my ranch and all the expansions that we're able to fill and decorate. There's still lots to go, and also some big plans to achieve, which I'll be talking you through soon. But before I tell you what my big plans are, we unfortunately do have some hungry slimes and some thirsty bees. So I feel like we should deal with those first. This means that once again we're going to spend some time feeding the slimes, collecting their plants, and also gathering some materials that we might need. Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna go to Ogden's minigame again, as we haven't done that in a little bit. And I'll do this while explaining my big plans for our Let's Play series. Doopadoopers, where are you? Something that I've currently been doing, and I've been achieving quite well, is within each area of our ranch, I've been able to fill all the gadget spaces. I accidentally missed one in like the main ranch area, but that's okay. Ignoring that, we continue. I've been doing a pretty good job at filling up all the gadget spaces with various different decorations to make things seem more lively and add more personality to each area and meaning behind the slides within that area too. Along with my main plans of making sure that the expansion that we now have access to in Mochi's Manor is fully decorated nicely, along with Ogden's, which we have yet to unlock, but he's also got an expansion. What is? Saber Slime Mud Ball contains kookadoobas. I've never seen this toy before. Wait, that's so cool. Do you guys like that? I think I just threw a ball at them. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't think they liked that. Anyways, oh my god, there's one over here too. I've also realised that most areas within the game, like the Dry Roof, the Indigo Quarry, Glass Desert, all of them have lots of gadget spaces scattered around. And I thought that, although it may be quite an ambitious goal, I think it would be amazing to try and fill each of those gadget spaces with various decorations so that the entire game is decorated basically and is looking lovely. We can do various things like the decorations, or we could also do more automated things like adding some bees which can collect any plorts that slimes may have produced just out in the wild and sell them so we can get additional money. I feel like this will make the game seem so much cozier and nicer when you're just walking through all the different biomes and everything feeling more fuller and lusher and just overall having more personality. There are also many treasure pods which we haven't yet unlocked, and these can contain different gadgets, different decorations, which I think would be worth at some point also getting. Just so that we can pick out the most perfect things for each area. This is also something which I haven't seen too many other people do. I think it would be very interesting just to try it for ourselves, see what it looks like if the entire map was decorated. Okie dokie, we've managed to get 43 kookadoobas, so I think we're in a good place to end the minigame there. Oh, we had the perfect amount. That is amazing. You did it! I love Ogden so much. I can try out my new recipe with all these delicious kookadoobas. That actually does it pretty bang. I'm not gonna lie. I really love to cook. It calms me down and lets me focus on making something nutritious for body and soul. It's funny, food only became a true passion for me after leaving my Insta-food company. To be honest, I didn't leave. I was ousted by the board of directors because I tried to sabotage the company. I wanted to see it fall. We were making people sick, Beatrix. The food we sold was garbage and we knew it. It was all about the money. I wanted it all to go away. But it had become too big. I couldn't stand up against it, so I was gone. I got my ticket to the Far Range soon thereafter. And so here we are, listening to me carrying on about the past instead of focusing on the kookadoobas. Let's get back on track. Give me another load of kookadoobas and I'll be so grateful that I'll give you the keys to my retreat. You'd be able to unlock Ogden's expansion after this. That's right. It'll all be yours to keep. Good luck out there. Oh, Thank you, Ogden. Okay. I am gonna give you guys these lovely spicy foods. Why not? Now, from Ogden's minigame, we were able to unlock a deluxe upgrade for our gardens. A special upgrade designed by Ogden Autos that tweaks the garden's replicator to produce a bigger harvest than normally possible. So I think it would be very cool if we can try and add those. Look, they add some more planters. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, 3 trees. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ogden. So now we can increase the amount that these slimes are being fed. I might also... Oh, the bees need watering. I repeat, the bees need watering. So now this guy can maybe, instead of putting stuff in the refinery link, maybe put it in the plot market so that they immediately start selling the plots that they collect. As we're pretty set on a lot of the plots in the refinery. In worst case, we can always switch it back if we find out that we're lacking some plots. So I'm going to quickly add this to all the gardens and make sure that the amount of food that they eat is increased so you can get more plots. Once we're done selling these plots, then we're going to do one final thing before we end the episode. Oh, thank you for the help. We are going to go to another one of the vaults that Hodgson gave us and collect all the gold plots within it and sell them so we can get a bit more money. As we're a little bit off reaching the next rank in the 7Z Rewards Club. In the top left you can see our rank, which is 23 right now, and getting to 24 will unlock some very cool things, which I think would be very useful to have as well. A very good pump blueprint that will always be very useful, so get us more materials and rarer things whenever we use the pump. And then another slime trophy. So this trophy will get bigger and more impressive. Okay, I may or may not have forgot to hit record again, but that's okay. We went to go get the stuff from the vault. We sold a bunch of the gold plots which we managed to get, and we got the next rank in the 7Z Rewards Club, which allowed us to get a very cool pump. And the next one will allow us to get a very cool apiary and some amazing colour palettes. So maybe we'll start colouring things differently as well, as these seem so cool, they've got different gradients. But I think we'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking around to episode 20 of our Slime Rancher Let's Play. And I hope you enjoyed seeing the slime tour and all the amazing things that we've managed to achieve so far, along with hearing the big plans that we have coming up. As always, please let me know what you think. I love to hear it, all your opinions about the slimes, the areas, or questions and facts. Don't forget to also leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I post every Friday, so hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye bye!